first time ever.
Warning acts of terror.
We are ready to engage with a two-state solution.
Some of his most senior cabinet members
The drivers of a new economic age.
December 2025, Ukraine claimed a first of its kind naval strike, an underwater drone attack on a Russian submarine at the Novorossiysk naval base in Russia. Now, Ukraine officials described this as a historic milestone in warfare, the first time an unmanned underwater vehicle has struck and disabled an enemy submarine in combat. Now, Russia's response has been mixed, with Moscow denying any damage to its fleet and saying all vessels remain operational. Now, let's understand why Novorossiysk matters. Now, this is Russia's key naval bases on the Black Sea. After Ukrainian pressure on Russian naval assets at Sevastopol Bay in occupied Crimea, many Russian warships, including submarines, were relocated to the place. Now, this makes the base strategically important, Russia's Black Sea defensive line, and a hub for maritime operations, including missile launches against Ukrainian territory. Now, what was targeted? Vershenka class diesel electric submarine, known in NATO classification as a kilo class. Now, let's see the key details about this submarine class. It's designed for stealth with low acoustic signature, earning the nickname Black Hole. Typically carries caliber cruise missiles, long range guided weapons. Russia has used in attacks on Ukraine cities and on the infrastructure. Now, each such submarine is valued at around 400 million, and under current sanctions, replacement costs could rise to 500 million or maybe more. This was not a small patrol boat, it was a valuable missile armed naval asset. Then the weapon underwater drones called Subsea Baby. The weapon allegedly used in this attack was an underwater drone system developed by Ukraine's security service SBU in collaboration with the Ukrainian Navy, known as Subsea Baby. Now, what makes this significant? These are unmanned underwater vehicles, UUVs, similar to the aerial drones but operating beneath the surface. So they can carry explosive payloads and navigate underwater to seek and strike high value targets. Now, Subsea Baby represents Ukraine's focus on asymmetric warfare, leveraging unmanned systems to challenge a larger conventional navy. So, if confirmed, this strike marks a turning point in naval combat, where unmanned underwater systems becomes an offensive weapon, not just a recce tool. Now, what Ukraine claims has happened? Let's understand that. Now, Ukrainian authorities say the operation was a special combined action by the 13th Main Directorate of Military Counterintelligence, that's part of the SBU. The Ukrainian Navy, according to their statements, the Subsea Baby drones reached the docked submarine. Then a large explosion was captured on video, showing a blast near the vessel. Then the submarine was critically damaged and put out of action. So it carried 4 caliber cruise missiles launchers used against Ukrainian targets. Now, Ukraine calls this a historic first in maritime warfare. Russia's official position, if we see, Russian authorities have denied that any damage occurred. They maintain that all vessels, including the submarines, remain operational at the base. So this is important because in wartime, information warfare and strategic messaging matter almost as much as any military action itself. Now let's see the technical and the strategic implications. First is naval warfare evolution. Now this strike, whether fully verified, yet highlights a potential shift from traditional ship and submarine engagements, then to unmanned systems capable of striking below the sea surface. Then naval drones could also change how the coastal defense is planned, submarine fleets are deployed, high value targets are protected. So certainly there is one argument that if submarines, long considered among the stealthiest platforms, it can be targeted by UUVs. Naval strategy worldwide must adapt. Now why this matters for Russia? If Ukraine's claim is true, a Russian attack submarine worth several $100 million is sidelined. Its capability to launch long-range missiles caliber is temporarily or maybe permanently disabled. Now Russia's Black Sea naval posture weakens further, especially after losses and relocations from Crimea. Even if Russia refutes the damage, the perception of vulnerability in its naval assets has strategic implications. So Russian fleet morale and deployment planning, if we see NATO and Black Sea littoral state strategies, then global naval modernization priorities. Now what all this means for the future of warfare. This event, whether fully confirmed independently, tells us first, unmanned systems are reshaping the naval conflict. From aerial drones to surface and underwater drones, the battlefield dimensions is just expanding. Then asymmetric warfare tools are effective. Smaller militaries like Ukraine can leverage technology to challenge larger traditional forces. Then third, defense and counter drone technologies will race forward. Navies across the world, Russia, USA, China, NATO states will invest heavily to protect their assets against these unmanned threats. Then fourth, maritime strategy is evolving rapidly. The old assumptions about submarines being untouchable under the sea may no longer hold true. Whether this operation marks a confirmed strike or an evolving narrative, one thing is clear: the age of unmanned warfare has expanded below the waves. This unmanned underwater drones like Subsea Baby, once experimental, are now at the center of strategic military action and geopolitics. This may well be the beginning of a new chapter in this naval history. Do let us know your thoughts in our comment section. That's all from my side in this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Jai Hind and Jai Bharat.